politics is at its peak. It's meetings versus meeting here in the national capital. The BJP had a crucial huddle and so did the India bloc. The Congress met India parties on seat sharing. But with the 2024 elections now just months away, the BJP held a key strategy meeting. And well, NDTV has accessed inside details of this top meet of office bearers. Party workers have been asked to work on war footing, be in mission mode is what they're told, and the target is set at a 50% vote share. Now, while the BJP is looking to work on weaker seats and add new voters, the opening of the Ram Mandir early next year is going to be the Saffron Party's big political plank. Now, the BJP's mantra for 2024 has been clearly defined by the Prime Minister. Focus on the women, the youth, the poor and the farmers. So, well, the BJP is in mission mode and the eye is set on the 2024 Lok Sabha polls. Prashant is now joining us live on Left, Right and Centre. So, Prashant, you've accessed key details of the BJP strategy meeting and the focus is clear. One, increase the vote share to 50% and two, focus on these four key constituencies, the women, the youth, the poor and the farmers. What was the top brass's clear message to the cadre today?
Well, Vedant, the two things as you just mentioned, they both had imprints of Prime Minister's, pitch. Prime Minister has been pitching for the BJP to get 50% votes in any assembly elections that he has been, campaigning in. And in the coming Lok Sabha elections also, the same thing he has, he has called on the BJP cadre to, make efforts to gain at least 50% votes. So last time, if you recall, in 2019, BJP got around 23 crore vote, which came around 37% of the total votes that were polled. If the voters come out in same proportion, then around 70 crore votes are likely to be polled this time. And counting, taking that into consideration, BJP wants that at least 35 crore votes should come to the BJP candidates in the coming election. And that's why the BJP Prime Minister asked the BJP cadre to aim for at least 35 crore of votes. That would come around 50% of votes. So that's the first thing that Prime Minister has asked the BJP voters. The BJP's second very important, plank would be the Ram Temple. The next month on 22nd of January, consecration is, Ram Temple is going to be unveiled, and BJP cadre will be asked to, take this campaign, so to say,
yes,
to each and every household of the country, especially each and every household, Hindu household of the country, and for that they will be asked to, distribute pamphlets, and on that very day, January 22nd, they'll be asked to go to different places in around country and propagate about BJP's plans and what was BJP's contribution in making this temple and making this
and while we're on the subject of the Ram Temple, Prashant, quickly, because there was a special session for the Ram Temple opening as well, as far as today's meet is concerned. Give us more details of that, because of course while the BJP workers are being told to take the message to the people, what plans does the BJP have for the opening itself?
Well, on January 22nd, BJP, along with VHP workers, will be doing a lot of things. I mean, I understand that on January 22nd, in many of the temples across the country, there will be, kirtans, there will be, congregation of people, and they will watch the unveiling of Ram Temple by the Prime Minister live on television. And there are similar such, efforts that have been asked from the BJP to its cadre, right, to see that all the people, especially in the rural areas and in urban areas also, they get to see the function live from Ayodhya, right, in each and every temples across the country. So there are many such similar such things that BJP's.
Right. So take the message to the people, whether it's welfare schemes or the Ram Mandir opening. That's what seems to be the BJP strategy. Prashant, thanks very much for joining us with all those details. Now, joining me on left, right and centre tonight, Alok Watts, the leader of the BJP, and also Neerja Chaudhary, a senior journalist, to decode, as it were, the BJP's plan for 2024. Neerja Chaudhary, going across to you first. So one thing that has come out of the BJP's meet is the BJP's bid to increase vote share by 10%. In fact, after that victory of the BJP in the heartland states, it was sort of the resounding message that 50% vote share is what the BJP is now looking at going into 2024. How can the BJP add new voters, and what could be its strategy when it comes to new voters? What is your analysis?
Look, of course, the Prime Minister has already given a call at this two-day meeting of the national and state office bearers that's just been held, of BJP going into a mission mode.
Yes.
To better the numbers of 2019. As you yourself said, from 37% to 50% of the popular vote. And particularly targeting the younger voter. That was the Prime Minister's strategy earlier on also, and it seems to be the case this time also. Of course, he's spoken about 4 very clear categories as an answer to what the opposition alliance has talked about, caste census and so on. He's talked about only 4 categories: women, youth, poor, and the farmers.
Right.
So obviously these are the categories they are going to concentrate on, even though I feel that the OBCs are going to be a major target group of the BJP this time. The Prime Minister himself is an OBC leader, and I think they will play on that. Now, as you said, the Ram Temple is going to be the big showpiece.
Yes.
And a plan is being worked out how in every village of the country that message of the inauguration.
Neerja Chaudhary, before I come to the Ram Temple, you made an important point that, of course, OBCs are going to be a key constituency for the BJP. Of course, with the announcement of Yojanas like the Vishwakarma scheme, and then, of course, you have an OBC chief minister being appointed in the run-up to 2024 as well. So all of that is interesting. But coming back to vote share, Alok Watts, let me get you in on this. As far as these state elections were concerned, while the BJP, of course, managed a great victory, the fact is that the Congress's vote share has not declined substantially in these Hindi heartland states. In fact, the Congress has been able to maintain nearly a 40% vote share, in these states. And once they do seat sharing, or once they sort of are more clear on seat sharing, then India parties and what they bring to the vote share will also be added to that number. So do you think that is going to be a challenge? And given this entire arithmetic, how do you think the BJP can actually increase the vote share to 50%?
Vedant, these elections were a litmus test for 2024. And we were fighting against all odds. At one place, it was 18 years of incumbency. The other 2 places, the Congress government was in power. And they had they gave freebies in the last to the hilt, whatever they could belt out. And we managed to have a very substantial margin victory in these states.
Yes.
But yet, as you say that their vote share has not gone down too much, and if they fight unitedly, there will be a formidable fight. We understand this, and that is why we are holding such meetings and instructing our workers to go to the people, explain to them the Kalyankari measures that the government has been doing since 9 years in power, and the way the people have been benefited by it, and the way people are happy to have got those benefits, right till the man who's at the lowest ebb of the society. And we are not, after these elections, we are not rejoicing in victory. We have gone all out for the 2024 elections.
That's true, Alok Watts said, which is why rightfully the BJP is called an election machine. Because you're not, as you said, you're not rejoicing the victory in the states, but you're on to the next. Neerja Chaudhary, given the vigor with which the BJP has already entered the 2024 race, do you think the India parties, which also met today, can actually dent the BJP's prospects in any way? Because right now also there's not much clarity as far as seat sharing is concerned. Many challenges are there in states like Punjab, West Bengal, even Delhi for that matter, even Uttar Pradesh. How do you see the India alliance actually countering this election juggernaut?
Look, they had some months ago, India Alliance had earmarked 400 Lok Sabha seats where they felt that one-on-one contests against the BJP could be mounted. Now they've been very lax. Of course, regional parties have accused the Congress of being, focused only on their election, not going in for seat sharing with them in the state assembly election. But that apart, and they have very little time to get their act together as far as seat sharing goes. But if they can get one-on-one contests in as many Lok Sabha seats as possible, then that is a challenge, because as you say, in the recent assembly elections in the Hindi heartland states also, the Congress managed to retain its vote base. Now,
Right.
what will have to contend, apart from seat sharing, there is a question of leadership. And Mamata Banerjee floated the idea of Mallikarjun Kharge, at a recent meeting of India Alliance, as the possible prime ministerial face. Now, they have not reacted, other parties, to this. Arvind Kejriwal endorsed this and said India Alliance, if they floated, Kharge could wrest 58 seats, Dalit dominated seats, back from the Congress. Whether this will happen or not, I don't know. What they have to contend with is Narendra Modi at the helm of the BJP on the other side. If there is an issue of 2024 election, it is going to be Narendra Modi.
This mathematics aside, it's also going to be a lot about optics. And Alok, is Ram Mandir going to be the central point of the political discourse for the BJP going into 2024? Your simple answer to that?
No. Our work done for the people, the social welfare done, the upliftment of the lowest man in the society, those works will be more dominantly in our favor than the Ram Mandir. Ram Mandir was a promise done by us, and it has been achieved. It's going to be achieved. Obviously, it's a matter of joy. It's a matter of pride for entire Sanatan Dharma and the entire Hindus living in this country or world over. So that will be a factor, but not the only factor. The dominant factor will be the work done by the Modi government for these 9 years, for the welfare of the people, for upliftment of the social structure, for making the formidable infrastructure to boost the economy up and our image world over as a formidable
There's an
leader.
interesting answer there, Alok Vats. So remains to be seen how this pans out. But of course, the BJP on war footing, preparing for 2024. The India bloc also in a huddle. Thanks very much, both of you, for joining us on Left, Right and Centre this evening.